What's going on, guys? We're going to be tackling the damage tier list video. This one's going to be a bit difficult to do. I've been kind of dreading this one due to how well balanced I want to say the attackers are in this game. A lot of the hitters do similar, if not the same thing. It's also worth mentioning that there will be some Digimon who are left off of this list because there are others that do similar things, so assume that they would place in similar places as this. Essentially, it's just going to boil down to how many times your attack hits, which means how many times you can hit the damage cap. So people who can hit it once probably won't place very high, versus those who can hit it multiple times. We do also, thanks to Super Skits, have a sort of guide here that shows what the bosses you'll be facing are, what types and traits they have, as well as their type disadvantage or the elemental disadvantages. So you can kind of also tailor your ideas to, or your teams to these. What I'm going to be doing is basing these Digimon off of themselves alone and what their kits hold. I will say that anyone who's vaccine will probably be placed higher than anyone else who may have something similar, just so that we have a sort of idea of where things go, as even off of this list alone you can see that vaccine is the most useful type and will most often have the most damage. So, without further ado, let's kind of get this underway, starting with War Greymon. So, this War Greymon's a vaccine. We have first move hitting 95, 30 by 3, so that's potentially 3 times to hit damage cap, plus a 95 option for a singular damage cap hit. So for that, I think we'll place him in C tier for the time being. Maybe might be a bit harsh putting him in C tier. Put him in B tier for the time being. So we have the Virus War Greymon. Basically the same setup, I believe. Dark and 30 by 3, but because he is Virus, we're just going to place him a position down because he won't be as effective for the most part. We have Gabumon Bond of Friendship. Unknown Mega with 12 by 8. 20% crit chance, so it's potentially 8 times to hit damage cap, but because we're not a vaccine, I don't think it matters too much, honestly. I think that still puts him in A tier. Armageddonmon, let's see, unknown type as well. Dark Primer, Darkness is down, 40 by 3. Can only use that one at max health though. So because of that, I think we kind of put you in a similar position here. Can't really take advantage of a type advantage because you're unknown, and you are only doing by 3, so it's not bad, but I don't think it's quite as good. Lucimon Satan mode. Virus. Hit all enemies 90, heal enemies 100, so essentially you're only hitting damage cap twice due to combo magic. So because of that, I think we're gonna have to put you in D tier. D tier for the time being. Yeah, D tier for the time being, I think. You can't argue, of course, C tier, but if we're going off just how many times you can hit damage cap, unfortunately it's kind of limited to 2. Ravemon Burst Mode, Vaccine type. Let's see what we have here. 18 by 5, 15% crit, 95, so I mean, 18 by 5 Vaccine, that's S tier. Susanamon, what is this? Vaccine as well, I believe. Yep, vaccine. Power 60, yada yada. 12 by 8. 12 by 8. What were you, 18 by 5? 12 by 8. No, I think in that case then we'll move you down here. You're strong, but you're not quite this strong. Yeah, Susanamon is straight into S tier because he hits 8 times. That's potentially 8 times to hit damage cap versus 5. I mean, oof, boy. Next we have Grace Novamon, 100 base power, so that's twice, 2 times damage cap. 4 times for damage cap here, 20 each hit, so if that's only 4 times for damage cap, then I think we're looking at putting you here in B tier. Well, no, actually, with combo magic you're doing that twice, so that's 8 times. Okay, so no, we're putting you in A tier because you have combo magic on your side. Next, Imperial Digimon Paladin mode. Light physical 100, increased damage with stat effects. Okay, that's D tier. I mean, if we're able to hit 2 times, then you should be C tier because we're hitting damage cap twice versus hitting damage cap once. So next we have Lord Nightmon. What do we have here? Their physical 13 by 7, 10% crit chance, and 90. So 7 times or 7 chances to hit damage cap. I think that puts you in A tier. And now we have Junimon. What are you? Actually, you're virus. What is? Just check on. I didn't actually check on. Not you. Need to check to make sure. No. I mean, you're vaccine as well, but it doesn't really matter. Vaccine? Yep, nope, that's fine. All is good with the world. Junimon is virus. What are we doing? 30 by 3 as a virus? Yeah, I think that puts you here. Or maybe here. It's a bit difficult to judge this. It's all really, really close. I think if I put you as here, or Greymon here because he's virus, and you should also be here due to being a virus. Yeah, okay. Vaccine, I mean, yeah, no, you're a primer, so you can also get some extra damage out of your priming moves. Not to mention your other moves that counter, so that's pretty bad. Physical counter only. Your stay as virus. Junimon holy mode, okay. 18 by 6. Physical, wish that was magical. 100, yeah, I mean, 18 by 6, 6 chances. I think we can put you here with Lower Nightmon or Load Nightmon or whatever else. Venturemon, whatever else they want to call you. Here we are. Next we have Marukimon. Are you vaccine? Virus as well. Okay, a lot of viruses on this list. What do we have here? 12 by 8. Really nice. Very nice. Performed all physical, 80 power, 100% chance of reducing defense and also apply injury. Yeah, no. You're a primer for yourself and you can do more damage if you're speed boosted. Yeah. S tier immediately. Who's next up on the list? Magna Kidmon. Okay, I think you're a virus too, aren't you? Of course you are. So we have 30 by 3, increases damage, the enemy's HP is 50% or less, and also 23 by 4, nullifies, it's okay, always hits for type neutral. I still think that puts you in B tier, just not hitting as many times to get damage cap, but I mean, still a good Digimon, still quite solid. Don't think that because they're in not an S tier that they're not worth using. The damage is still there, it still exists. I mean, if you want to argue hitting damage cap once a turn is good, you can absolutely argue that as well. If you want to argue hitting damage cap twice a turn is all you want to do, then you can argue that as well. It's still good damage at the end of the day, but what I'm trying to do with this list is how many times we can hit damage caps. So unfortunately, due to that, he ends up in a lower tier. Then that may not really represent how good he actually is, but unfortunately that is where he's placed. Next we have Breakdramon, virus. Quite a solid Digimon too actually, 30 by 3, 18 by 5, both physical, 50% or higher, does more damage. It's 5 times to hit damage cap, so I mean it's not quite as much as you guys, but it is more than you guys. I think with 5, I'd still place you here. Probably low here or high here. I don't really do these in order of high to low because that makes it even more difficult, but just know he'd either be low A or high B, depending. Now let's see, who else do we have? Tiger Vaspimon. Virus as well. I really like this Digimon's design, it looks really cool. What are we doing? 15 by 6, 10% crit. Yeah, I mean, that's just... Oh, just put you here. Dukemon, where are you, Dukemon? Zombamon. Did I miss one? Oh, well, you guys are just getting spoiled on what's here. I didn't accidentally close the... Hope I didn't accidentally close this. Oops. Let's just find that. Did I accidentally close that? Looks like I did. Okay, well, let's just pull up Digimon really fast. Gallimon. Okay, so Virus Mega. Let's see what we have here for moves. 90 base power, 90 base power, so technically hitting twice, so damage cap twice. You're going here. Okay, next up on the list would be Zombamon. Virus Mega. Base power 100, second 50 by 2, hitting damage cap twice, so we're putting you here as well. Who's next? Chronomon Holy Mode. Fire Magic 85, Fire Magic 110, very solid Digimon all around. This one ignores or always hits for neutral, and this one removes any stat buffs. He is really good, but unfortunately with the way we're doing this, if you're only hitting damage cap twice, then technically you're only doing what, 200, like just about 200k, maybe a bit less, 180k, versus people like you who can hit more than that. But I digress. So Chronomon Destroyer mode. This one's a bit trickier because he does offer a little bit more too. I know he's only hitting, like he has the physical 85 and the magic 80 that hits twice, but this also gives you a little bit more in terms of reducing stats, but if we're already hitting damage cap twice, then, you know, arguably you're just going to place here, but I think because you offer a little bit more than the others, I think I can place you here in B tier. Yeah, I mean, that's hard because this doesn't really reflect how well you perform, but in terms of damage, if we're just looking at damage alone, yeah, it's just gonna have to be whoever hits the most times. Yeah. Next we have Gaiumon, Virus Mega as well, 45 by 2, also Primer, inflicts injury as well. I think 45 by 2 plus priming. I guess we could, oh, I guess if we're following rule of thumb we would put you here, but Virus as well. I mean, maybe we put these guys here because they are still hitting 3 times each. Yeah, I think I like that a bit better. We'll just... difficult one to do. 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits. 2 hits. 2 hits plus priming. I mean... no, I think if we're going to be making that argument for him, we would have to move him up too, so I think we need to move him back down to C tier. Because technically he is only hitting twice, whereas these guys are hitting 2-3 times. Well, anywhere between 3 to 4, anywhere between... no, this is just about 2, and this is just a single hit. Okay. Wizardmon. Mega, 105, 80 as well. 70% chance to reduce defense, which is really, really strong. But again, we're only hitting twice, so it's just gonna land you in here. God, this feels horrible. This feels absolutely horrible. I don't really feel like it reflects how well you perform, but in terms of damage, if you're hitting the numbers, you're hitting the numbers. We can't argue with numbers. Evimon. This guy is a virus too, I think? Yeah. Steals all stat changes, power 90, more damage based on that, but it's only hitting twice, so it does not matter. It's going straight into here. Avenge Kidmon. virus as well. First move 35 by 3. Nullifies unfavorable compatibilities. Hits type neutral, but you take 20% damage. 18 by 5. 18 by 5. In that case, if you are hitting 18 by 5, you're hitting 5 times, and that would put you here. Though I don't really believe you're better than the regular Kidmon. Again, can't argue with the numbers if you're doing damage cap 5 times versus damage cap 4 times. Medieval Dukemon, another strong virus. Oh, this one's Data, actually. Ooh, Data type Digimon. 95 by 2, 90 by 2. Boosted damage, but you are also a Data type. So your damage is often not going to hit that hard, but looks like you're going in here, buddy. Metal Siegramon, another Data type. Gonna assume this is a magic attacker. Single? Yeah, single 95. Also gonna end up in here. Mirage Galgamon. Data type 2, light speed 95. Yep, 50 by 2. Unfortunately, you're gonna end up in 50 by 2, so you're gonna end up in here. Oh boy. Jesmon. Data type as well. I believe your move hits like 8 times. 18 by 5. Useless counter move we'll never use, so 18 by 5. Puts you in here, 8 tier. Next up's Kuyamon. Data type? Yeah, Data type. 55 base, or I'm using 90. Combos, we're gonna hit twice. Puts you in here. Where are we? Griffinmon. Data type. When physical, 32 by 3. Okay, so that bumps you up into the B tier. Kazuhamon. Data type. Are you a data type? You are a data type, in fact, yes. 55 and 90, hitting twice, so C tier. Genkumon. Genkumon. Data type. 25 by 4. Also steals all stat changes. 25 by 4, so we put you in A tier. Volcanusmon. Data type as well. Quite a few datas on here. Huh. 25 by 4. All physical 80. Increased damage on no type, but we only really care about the multi-hit move, so you end up in here. Ravemon. Vaccine type. Let's see, 55, 18 by 5. So 18 by 5 puts you in A tier. We're about here, aren't we? Marsmon. Let's see what you've got for me. Vaccine, yep. 90 base power, 45 by 2. I mean, it sucks because he hits damage cap straight away with this move, but again, 1 hit versus 10, you know? But he can hit twice, so that winds him up in here. It's not looking good for Imperial's Paladin mode, huh? Yikers. Mastimon, Vaccine. Light res down, 90. 90, 65. I mean, potentially if we're just going to be hitting damage cap twice, then again, you wind up in here. I mean, maybe we can make the argument that if you're hitting twice plus res down, we could probably bump you up a little bit in tier. Because I feel like these two are probably on a different level. So what I'm going to do is, if you have a res down move and you hit twice, I think I can bump you up a little bit, I think, because your damage is more consistently going to hit that damage cap. So put you here instead. Yeah. I think we can work with that. Yeah, I think we can work with that. Okay. Magnetramon. Vaccine Dragon. What do we have? Single 90, light res down. Let's double hit. Double hit res down, so we'll put you in B tier. Who do we have next? Hercules Kabuterimon. 95. Double hit cause magic. So, puts you here. Where have we got to? Mega Gargamon. Vaccine type? Yeah, that's a vaccine type. 55 by 2, 48 by 2, Fizz. Both really solid attacks, but unfortunately only hitting twice, so. Winding up here. I guess if we want to make the argument of consistency of hitting damage cap, then you could probably put him up in B tier, but if we're going to assume that everybody is maximizing their damage and is able to hit their maximized damage, then we're just going to assume this is double 99Ks, whereas this is more, I guess, more consistently double 99K, double 99K, double 99K, and then triple 99s. You know how it works. This tier list is a bit problematic to make in my opinion, but it's probably the only way we can really look at this unless we're being more hyper specific. I may approach this again with individual typing so that we can get a more focused tier list, but yeah. 13 by 7 light magic. It's 13 by 4. Combo magic that's hitting 14 times, and we also have the extreme jihad, so yeah, it's S tier, no question about it. Seraphimon with a capital F. Kentarusmon. Let's see what you have. Physical fire 95, physical 55, but I mean this is, yeah, no, it's still doing pretty good damage, so put you in B tier. Where are we now? Slash Angemon? So we're at Slash Angemon. Vaccine. 30 by 3. Physical. Power 90. Puts you in B tier. Where are we now? We should be a Digimon. Bad. Virus? Vaccine. 90, 20 by 3. So puts you in B tier. I believe you are the same. I'm going to put you in B tier as well. I'm just going to check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure you guys are the same. Just swapped. Yeah, 20 by 3 magic. So actually, no, this is by 6, isn't it? Because these are magic. So these are by 6. So actually, you gentlemen will be in A tier. Apologies, didn't recognize your game. Ophanimon. Vaccine. Magic attack. Power 85. Power 9 times 10. I mean, that's 9 damage. I mean, it's 90 in total. I think that still hits damage cap. I'm not entirely sure because, I mean, she's hitting 20 times, you know? It's by 10. It's 20 times, so I think we can put her in S tier. All Force Vidramon. Vaccine. 55 reduces accuracy. This is actually really strong, really good. 30 by 3, 15% crit chance, so it's gonna wind you up in B tier. Who is next? Digimon Holy. Now this one's a bit interesting. This Digimon is actually surprisingly quite strong. As a vaccine type, he's super effective on most bosses. He's also a primer with the 90 base. So I mean, while I know the others are kind of, you do 30, you do 3 hits, you kind of wind up here. Because we are sort of debating where we place him due to primers, I think that would then bump him up to A tier. If we're following the same trend, that would bump him up to A tier. Where are we next? Agumon Bond of Bravery. Vaccine. He's a primer, but it's only a single hit of 100, so that's damage cap 1 time. Unfortunately, it's gonna put you in D tier, bucko. Master Blimpmon. People mentioned this Digimon to me before. Data type machine. 135, consistently gonna hit damage cap, but unfortunately it's only one hit, so D tier. Rise Greymon. This was the triple 50s, right? Yeah. With 60% accuracy. I mean, if we're gonna assume that every single hit lands, then he's gonna be in what? B tier, but we're gonna assume we're gonna miss most of those, so we're probably gonna have to bump you down too. I mean, if each hit is 50% chance, we're probably gonna have to put you either here or here. I think we'll put you here because we'll assume at least maybe 2 should hit, hopefully. Next up we have Boltmon. Data type? Data type, thought so. 130 with 70% accuracy. It's only one hit, so D tier unfortunately. Omegamon. Vaccine. It's only hitting one time, unfortunately, so damage cap once. You're basically the same thing, so unfortunately you're there as well. Last 2 Digimon, so Crestmon. This Digimon surprised me. It's only an ultimate, but has pretty good stats. Also data type with a 20x4, so potentially 4 times of damage cap, which would put you in, I believe, just about A tier. And Slayer Dramon. You should be here. Vaccine as well. 90 power, 55 power, 85 power with a chance to reduce defense. I mean, unfortunately it's only one hit, so we're gonna end up in D tier. I mean, I'm not too happy with this tier list. I don't truly feel like it reflects how good these Digimon are, but if we're going by a simple, like a straight up numbers game, then the amount of times you can hit equals the amount of damage you're doing each hit. If we're thinking of each hit as more or less damage cap or consistent damage cap, then the ones who hit the most will be the ones hitting the most damage. So while some of these Digimon aren't really being represented accurately here, and some of them are quite a bit better than I would say some of the others in certain other places, this would have to be what I would say we're going to be going for with the tier list, unfortunately. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with this. Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up, I think. I'm not too happy with the tier list. I'm just really not happy with this one. I may just revisit this at some later point in time and maybe do more of a favorability tier list on what I think I prefer to use. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one to do. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys would like to debate me about any of the placements, or maybe suggest a different way we can approach this tier list, please be sure to leave that in the comment section below. I would very much love to readdress or maybe even reevaluate this tier list in a different video at some point. If you guys really enjoy the content and would like to help support the channel, be sure to check out the channel memberships. They are $2 a month. You get quite a lot of benefits out of it as well. I do want to give a massive shout outs to our already channel members: Goovy, Isaac Walker, Suspicious Toast, Charisma, and Ycrad90. You guys are awesome and the goats, and honestly, thanks for supporting the channel. Anyway, the night belongs to you. Later.